Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am the Effective Collective. This is Idol Slayer, and we are grinding the end game. Although I have learned a new thing. I have learned a new thing that is going to completely disrupt my entire approach to the end game. My mind is fairly blown, and to be honest, I'm torn, having found out this thing. Um, but I just and oh hey, we got our last daily done. I just well cracked that egg. Great, 2 joules of soul. We're about to need those. Consequently enough, so I discovered that, well, I was told, I'm not going to say I discovered it. I was talking to another content creator, my rival Slayer, if you will, and he pointed out to me that once you hit 10 sextillion total souls, you can just buy Master of the Realms, and it will only cost you 32 joules of soul. And since I am at 14.9, I could buy this for 23 joules of soul. And I've got plenty. I don't buy skins. I mean, I've bought some. I liked the Chocolavolio or whatever, the Willy Wonka skin, and I do enjoy Anna's Easter skin where she has a giant carrot sword. Right, but I mean, I've been playing this game a long time. Those are literally the only skins I've bought. Oh, and the regular store ones. Um, the fire guy and the ice guy. I did buy those, but honestly, it was like a long time before I felt like buying those. Um, so anyhow, I don't miss dailies. I have lots of jewels. I don't spend them on anything else. I don't know. I mean, I have bought like the times 500 souls in the past, like way back when I was in the quadrillions range and I was farming towards the 10 quintillion, and I was doing it active, and there was no critical sword. Times 45 souls. There we go. Anyhow, like I would just as often as I happened to build up uh 200 joules of soul, I would go ahead and buy the 500. But so right, it's been a long time since I've done that. I really don't recommend spending your jewels that way. By the way, it's such a temporary gain, because then, like, okay, you're gonna ascend really fast now, and that's it. It's gone. It's done. But anyway, I haven't done that in a long time. Really, the last, when the last big update came out, I had so many unopened dragon eggs because I wasn't spending the scale. I wasn't really crafting items anymore, so I just sat on a whole bunch of eggs, and when the update came out, and now there were a lot more tiers of stuff you could buy, like the upgrades in the store. Um, I got those, and yeah, I had to drop another 60 joules of souls on the refinery, so I got those. Um, And then I was back to not having anything to spend my jewels of soul on. So I have lots. And I don't know. Actually, that does make me curious, though. If I were to buy a times 500 now, maybe I'll do a special video. Maybe if we reach maybe if we reach I don't know, we're at like 14 subscribers now, so I don't want to set it too low, right? And say like if we reach, 15. I was thinking maybe 20, 25. I don't know. If we reach enough subscribers that I feel like celebrating, um by way of blowing, just absolutely blowing 200 joules of soul for a super temporary buff, then maybe we'll do a video and we'll do that to have some fun. Um, but anyhow, 23 joules of soul to buy the 100 sextillion Mastery of the Realms is insane to me. It's insane. It literally, like, I feel like very nice times 42 souls. I feel like it's almost an exploit that I'm taking advantage of, right? Like they coded it wrong. There should be an extra 0 or 2 there, because 23 joules of soul. I mean, I got that, a week or so ago when, like for like 3 days straight, it gave me no dragon scales. And then I'm getting days where I'm only getting like 2 dragon scales, 6 dragon scales. Um, and I'm not getting divinity, I can tell you that. So I mean, right, like in that space of time alone, I would have farmed, uh, if not the whole 20 joules of 23, then certainly a fair chunk of it. But as it stands, like I said, I have plenty, and I don't spend them in anything. I'm not gonna spend joules of soul to retry boss fights or to speed up the refinery. So they kind of just sit there. And yeah, so I mean, I'm definitely gonna buy it. It feels broken, but like, right then FOMO gets me. Like, if it is broken, I want to get it before they fix it. But I don't think like I don't seriously think that it's actually a glitch or an oversight, because again, it's not even really available until you hit um 10 sextillion, from what I understand, because I had looked at it before and it didn't even show me, like it wouldn't even tell me how many joules of soul it would take to buy it. So I just assumed it must be so many that that it's more than I have, right? And so it's just not even going to tell me. But at 10 sextillion, you're 10% of the way. And so it then becomes purchasable. Um and and again, it seems like, so 32, to make up on 96, to make up 90% of it, seems wild. But again, the sextillions snowball. That first 10 sextillion, the next 10's gonna come faster, right? We're at about 15, so I'm on my third 5 sextillion, right? And I assure you, my second 5 sextillion came way faster than my first 5, and this last 5 sextillion came even faster than that. So now I'm at about 15, which means my next 15 would come faster, right? It's a snowball. So, having 10 sextillion, it seems like 90 sextillion, it should cost way more joules of soul to buy that upgrade, right? But really, from 10%, you're going to snowball. You're going to get to 20% faster than that 10%. You'll get to 40% faster than the initial 20%, right? So, So I don't know, long story longer. I don't think it's actually a glitch or an exploit or anything. I do think that is the intended price. But I feel low, right? I feel low buying it. But let's be real. 100 sextillion's a long ways away. I have been just itching to Ultra Ascend. That is so many Ultra Slayer points, y'all. Like normally I would farm 5 to 10, right? Like 5 to 10 Ultra Slayer points, and then I would Ultra Ascend because that would be enough to make a significant enough impact that I would go back at it. I'd get back to where I was with relative ease and then surpass it, and boom, now I can get another 5 to 10 Ultra Slayer points. So, like when the update, I Ultra Ascended when the update came out, right? So this 14.9 I have farmed was, well, actually, it was about 4 days after the update came out that I Ultra Ascended. So I've farmed this in that space of time. And with 18 Ultra Slayer points, I have no doubts in how fast I will get back to 15 sextillion. And it'll be a lot easier to progress from there. I'm not going to Ultra Ascend just yet, though. I do want to push it to about 25. 28 would be cool. But 25 is like my minimum benchmark. One, because of what I want to spend them on, but two, because 25 is what it takes. Come on now. To turn this whole top row back on, right? So all 4 of these that I have turned off, I can turn back on for 25 Ultra Slayer points. And if I don't have 25, I'm going to have to pay to reset my Stones of Time and reallocate stuff, and it's going to be messy. So I don't want it to be messy. But also, basically that 25 USP would be 12 to Stone of Activity to bring it to 32, making it tied with my Stone of Idol, and 13 to Stone of Random. Stone of Random is so strong, y'all. I probably should do a video just on the Stone of Random and how good it really, really is. So anyhow, I want to get 25. 28 would be cool too, but 25 for sure. So what I'm probably going to do from here is just start ascending once I get an Ultra Slayer point, right? So I need another 2.02 sextillion to get USP number 19. And there are going to be some long ascensions, but I don't care. Right? Because I'm not pushing to 100 sextillion anymore. And if I wanted, to be a little more economic, I could wait, right? I could wait until I have my 25 USP, because obviously I'll have many more Slayer points by then. Ergo, Master of the Realms would cost even less Jewels of Soul, but I've got plenty. Again, I don't spend them unless we do a celebration video. This is probably the last thing I'm gonna spend them on for a long time. It's weird, they're the one resource that I don't just blow through. So and consequently, we've got a good bit of soul farm while we were here discussing this too. So that's a fine little bonus. But yeah, so I mean, we can just leave our progress bar toggled to our USP display, and ultimately that means that I am, if I'm going to ascend every time I get an Ultra Slayer point, that ultimately means I am only 6 ascensions away from Ultra Ascending, as opposed to having to go all the way to 100 sextillion before I do it, right? Because that's the alternative. And yeah, no, that's fine. I'm fine on that. So without further ado, here we go, guys. We gotta get over to it. I'm all the way zoomed in. Here we go. Master of the Realms. Astral Lock. I do understand. And it has been purchased. So until we Ultra Ascend, we don't get the effect, right? So we don't actually get this extra 35% CPS. And we can't buy the Cosmic Blessing. So we do need to Ultra Ascend to all the way down to 0. By the way, so before they gave us this cool display that broke all this down for us and showed us exactly what we were getting for our ascensions, it was harder to tell, but there was a trick that I would do if you click on your Soul Reaper. This tells you, right, so this increases it, your soul bonus by 1% for every Slayer point you've earned. Ergo, this total is equal to your total Slayer points, right? So that 14.9 sextillion, there it is. So say I get another 2.1 sextillion and ascend, we would see this move up to 17 sextillion, which would be my new total. So we don't actually have to use this number. In fact, that number was never accurate in the sense that I think it takes like 2.5 quintillion to clear the ascension board, or at least that's what it did take. I don't know, since they added in all this stuff over here, right? I don't know if that number is accurate anymore, but anyhow, there we go, guys. Master of the Realms attained in the most anticlimactic, generic way possible, but nobody's going to tell me I didn't earn it. I built up those jewels. I got a whole playlist on grinding the end game here, where y'all have been able to see me farming hundreds and even thousands of quintillions of souls, and I'm not going to stop. I'm still going to keep the same tenacity because I'm going to be, well, we're not to 19 yet, so we need to, so I'm 7 ascensions away from 25 USP, if I can stick to that. Like I said, they will be longer ascensions, but I'm still going to be chewing my resource. They're not cheap. This was 3.2 or so sextillion initially, right? Like that was the total cost for this Ultra Slayer point. So the next one, I wouldn't be shocked if it was like 3.8, and then it's gonna be over 4. So they're not gonna come fast, right? Those are gonna be ascensions beyond 20% growth, I suspect, but it's fine. We'll let our coins go to work. We've farmed a ton of coins. The desert event has really been helping. We broke into the OCV, the Octavius tier of coins. We've been able to, we didn't buy it this ascension yet, but on a previous ascension we bought the Ascendance Prism. So I'm pretty comfortable with where we're at in the game in terms of our coin farm, and we can let that go to work, take some longer ascensions, because numerically I have 7 left before I Ultra Ascend. I guess I could go 3 more, right? I could go as many as 10 and get 28 USP, but really 25 is gonna suffice. And it's already been a long grind. Like I said, y'all, it's crazy to have that many USP built up without Ultra Ascending. It's technically less efficient, right, than you know, getting 5 to 10 and then Ultra Ascending, and now you're getting more souls, etc. Get another 5 to 10, rinse it, repeat. Like, just like, you know, our in-game, our Ascension growth, growing at 10% twice is faster than growing at 20% once. Like, if I would have farmed 9 USP, Ultra Ascended, and then farmed another 9, I would have got to precisely where I'm at faster than just getting 18 all at once. But I am tenacious about getting, like I said, at least 25 for primarily just so I don't have to respec and redistribute for the, like, because if I did that right now, I'd be doing that for the sake of pulling 7 USP probably off of my Stone of Random so that I could turn on those 25 upgrade of time and then turn them off later and then put them back on my Stone, right? That's messy. So at least this time around, I definitely want the 25. I don't want to have to mess with a respec. We're gonna this has been so much longer of a video than I thought it was gonna be, y'all. I wasn't intending on having this much discussion about the state of the game and all this stuff. I mean, I wasn't even planning on doing this video. I should already be in bed. I'm old. But I don't know. I learned this thing, and I had to do it. I couldn't not buy Master of the Realms. And I couldn't not do it on camera, right? So we're gonna hit this rage. We're gonna smash this bow. And once this runs out, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night, y'all. So not much progress made since our daily update earlier. We'll put a link to that in case you didn't see it. And yeah, Master of the Realms has been achieved. All right, y'all. Thanks for sticking with me. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch y'all in the next one.